Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel Zelocity. Today I'm going to tell you about lactose intolerance, what lactose intolerance really is, and me being a lactose intolerant person, I'm going to tell you my tips, how I face problems in my day-to-day life because of lactose intolerance and the solutions to the problem of lactose intolerance. So let's not waste time, get right into the video. So basically, lactose is a type of sugar molecule which comes from milk. Okay, not curd. Let's come to that later. What happens to lactose when it becomes curd? When milk becomes curd, lactose is not lactose, it becomes lactic acid. So it has a different impact on the body. But first, let's understand lactose. Okay, so there's an enzyme in the body known as lactase, which breaks down lactose. Okay, so it's like lactase breaks down lactose. And while we age, most of the humans tend to have a decrease in the amount of lactase enzyme in our body, and that is exactly what causes lactose intolerance. Basically, lactose intolerance is nothing but lactase insufficiency, I would say. It's in simple words, it's just lactase insufficiency. You have insufficient lactase enzyme to break down the lactose molecules. Just as simple as that. I hope you understand this very clearly now, because as you age, so just a year or two ago, I would have a liter of milk and be absolutely fine. But now if I have milk, pimples start popping up, I have digestion problems, I feel pathetic in my tummy. Okay, it's bad. That's the main problem that lactose intolerance has on the body. You will have a lot of farting, you'll have a lot of gas, you'll have a lot of stomach pain, you may have lots of pimples, you may have lots of bloating. There's a lot more to lactose intolerance, okay, and it's very problematic. But I'll come to the solutions later on in the video. In the end of the video, I'm going to be telling you about solutions, how I deal with my lactose intolerance in my day-to-day life. Okay, moving forward, let's understand what happens to lactose when milk is converted to curd. Okay, yeah, so when milk is converted to curd, lactose gets converted to lactic acid. It's not lactose anymore, so it's lactic acid. So what happens is, basically, the lactic acid just passes by the metabolism. I'm just giving you very simple superficial information. I don't want to go too intense in the science and bore you with it. So okay, in simple words, lactic acid is not even properly digested. It's just metabolized and passed out, excreted from the body. So it's very easy to digest. It does not create a lot of metabolic stress on the body. Very easy to digest. That is why lactose intolerant people like me can have curd, can have paneer. I can have paneer and still not have gas and bloating, no pimples problem, no gas problem, nothing. I can have lots of curd. In fact, curd is one of the healthiest things to have for the tummy and for your pimples and everything, because curd has lots of probiotics. So probiotics are basically the good bacteria, which is extremely important. Probiotics are extremely important for your gut and for your brain health. Really beneficial. Okay, so probiotics are really good for your health, and that you get from curd. So curd is actually a much better choice if you're a vegetarian. Especially if you are lactose intolerant and a vegetarian, you should rely on curd and paneer for your vegetarian sources of protein rather than having milk, because milk causes a lot of gas and bloating, especially in people like me. Okay, so this is the alternative that you can do. Have lots of curd, you'll feel perfectly fine. You can enjoy curd and paneer without having the trouble with the lactose. And now coming to the solutions of the problem. Okay, the problem, I've told you, gas and bloating, etc, etc. It's a very bad world for lactose intolerant people. But then there's always a good side to the world, and that is almond milk, soy milk, okay, coconut milk. That's what you can have if you really want to have some alternatives for milk. And especially in my situation, I think my lactose intolerance is very mild. So if I have milk in lots of quantities, if I have one full glass of milk, then it's kind of problematic for me. But if I have small amounts of milk in tea or coffee, I don't have the problem with tea or coffee. If I have too much of tea in a day because of the milk, I have some gas, some bloating, but it's not too problematic. You can have milk in little quantities when you mix it with tea or coffee. So it's not that problematic if you have tea or coffee. Even if you're lactose intolerant, just like me. Okay, there are some people that are extremely lactose intolerant and they don't even like the taste of curd. That's why when they have curd, they just puke it out, and it's that extreme kind of lactose intolerance. It's even psychological to some extent in such cases when they don't even have curd and they feel nauseous and etc after having curd. But lactose intolerance in itself is just lactose intolerance, not lactic acid intolerance. That's not what happens. Okay, so you can have curd, you can have soy milk, you can have almond milk, you can have coconut milk, and you can have milk in small quantities even if you're lactose intolerant. So this was everything you needed to know about lactose intolerance. Everything that you need to know, not everything that is there to know about lactose intolerance. There's obviously much more to lactose intolerance, but this is pretty much the entire details that you need to know in order to live a healthy life, especially if you're intolerant to lactose, or even if you're a little bit sensitive to lactose. You should know all this. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really liked it, and please drop a like and comment below. I would really appreciate your feedback, and thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video.